Warrington's world. Despite that sunball up there, this isn't actually Thailand. It's still in Warrington. It's about 20 degrees here. I believe it's about 40 degrees in Thailand. So I think I started preparing for the Asian adventure about 3 months ago. And similar to most things in my life experience, I don't really kind of remember how I got to this point. But it's been a lot of fun preparing for this trip. I've learned lots of things, forgotten lots of things, wasted possibly more money than I wanted on things that aren't suitable. But I am ready. I'm ready to put a music studio in a backpack and become a nomad travelling Asia. First stop Thailand, Cambodia, Vietnam, hope I can get into China, and then Philippines, but not planned anything bar the first 2 weeks, getting to Bangkok and then going to Kho Phi Phi. That's the only thing that has been planned. I think a large part of me is still amazed that I can fit a whole studio for creating 4K videos and creating music inside this bag. Love this bag. I've done lots of travelling in my life, been to lots of different places. I've been to hot places like Dubai that are 40 degrees, but nowhere quite that close to the equator, so it's going to be an experience. I'm quite good at adapting to different heats and temperatures because I love the sun, but the humidity is going to be something else. I don't know, it's been such a whirlwind planning this, such a crazy experience. So obviously this camera, the Osmo Pocket 3, I bought about 2 weeks ago. That was kind of the decision I just wanted something I could rely on to kind of bring all my various projects together, be it music, hypno, and to document the travel, just to bring it all together. I wanted something that was really, really good and reliable, and I'm absolutely loving this camera. I don't really read manuals, but I've watched lots of YouTube videos about it, so I'm learning bits and pieces kind of as I go along. And it's funny because I had a video camera before I even had a guitar. Growing up in the 90s, I was into Schwarzenegger films, Running Man, Predator, and bizarrely that's how I got started in music. I wanted to make soundtracks, it sounded like that. Which, if you know my music, that might make a lot of sense now. But yeah, so I got a video camera, a big old VHS camera. And I started making films on that long before I even got a guitar. It's strange how things go full circle, isn't it? Life is a circle. I think it's linear, end to end, but it's not. It's a spiral staircase. You keep on experiencing the same situations. So they've got a light filter on them, so you don't quite realise that until you stand back and go, I've been in this situation before. So it is interesting that finally, all these years later, all the things that I was doing about 30 years ago, guitar, filmmaking, and a deep interest in the occult, have kind of come to completion. Now I'm putting them all together using this new camera, and we are off to new lands. New lands ahoy. The reason for that? I don't know, I just got the calling, so here we are, we're going to Thailand. It's funny if you've watched my YouTube videos before, maybe this is the first one you found, I'm not sure, but you'll see there's a series called Awaken Talks and Awaken Walks, and I love doing these videos, but even getting out your phone camera and doing them's I don't know, it's not like a self-conscious thing. I'm literally walking around with a small video camera, but it's so much easier to just get this amazing little device out with its crazy gimbal, and just film stuff. Me and my friend were talking about this the other day. There used to be something called a pocket flip. If you remember the pocket flip, comment below. I've still got 2 of them at home. And some of the memories I've got on there from bands, very sentimental memories, they're still on there, and I've not looked at them, but they're still sat there on the flip. And the flip was an interesting, it was a video camera. It was just a small box with a button on it, very similar to this, but more basic. But it was amazing, and it's the same type of thing. Whatever gets you to be more creative is a good thing. I'm just pulling this out and pressing one button. Magic. One of the great powers of this camera is the ability to become an invisible cameraman. Let me just pop it down here. Track face. Mike's just going for a walk. That's how every YouTuber must feel making a video. So this has mainly been just a further test of this amazing little camera, and to talk about obviously the plans ahead. I cannot believe today's Saturday and the flight is on Thursday. After planning this for so long, it's finally here. Do I feel like I've got everything sorted? Not quite. I've still got to pull the trigger on an audio interface. In case you don't know what that is, that's so I can make music and plug all my equipment into the Mac or into an iPad when I'm away and make professional studio recordings. Or if somebody asks me to do a guitar gig, which will probably happen, then I can do that. So I need an audio interface, but something that's portable. And I think I found something. That's definitely a different video, because I'm not fully made my mind up yet. England's a different beast when it's sunny. Everybody's dead happy. Morning, you alright? Morning. I can't wait to kind of get stuck into this camera and start making things. I love making films. I don't love watching TV or watching films too much anymore because it messes with your subconscious. But I love making films and creating. But I've never actually bit the bullet since I was younger because this equipment's heavy and it takes a lot of accessories with you. But not anymore. I've got everything in one device. And much like music, I find the more things you have, the more options you have, the less music you make. The more time you spend not making music, the less music gets made. That's a very obvious statement, which I think is why my music rig has just been slimmed down and down over the years. You know, I thought about digital processors and all of this stuff, but effectively I couldn't be happier with my rig at the moment. Because it's simple, and when things are simple there's less things that can go wrong. There's a reason session musicians, guitarists still use the old Line 6 equipment. I think it's the M1, and the reason is because they can just get straight in the session and dial in a tone really quickly. Well, maybe this camera's a little bit like that, and if I actually knew what I was doing properly I could press the wind reduction button on it. I can't find the button. I know it's simple, but every traveller needs a travel companion. Where could I get one of them from?
Hi.
Hello world. Natalie Savas. Natalie Stradivarius. Natalie Stratocaster. So thanks for watching the first video of many. I'm really going to get into this now because I'm not trying to build a massive subscriber following, although you can subscribe if you want. I'm just enjoying myself, doing what I do, and now I've got a little video camera to document it all, and that makes me a happy bee. Take care guys, speak to you soon, real soon. Maybe we'll be in Thailand by then.